Samba Sala, GRA Commissioner for Headquarters Function, urged participants to be active in the validation process, emphasizing the importance of their feedback.
So on that note, we have selected a number of associations and trade unions to represent their membership. So being here today is not, we are not just representing our employers, but we are representing our unions also, that is outside our own employers. Even though they are also the business, like if you are in a business and you are representing your association is employing you, but here we're talking about representing your own entity and the entities that are members of your association, or even that are not members of your association, because this taxpayer charter is meant for all the taxpayers and the Gambia Revenue Authority. So on that note, I will encourage all of us to look at the charter critically and to contribute as much as we could to make sure that it's fit for purpose.
Deputy Commissioner General Issa Jallow described the charter as a pledge to provide taxpayers with quality service, transparency, certainty and fairness. He noted that the document clearly lays out the rights taxpayers can expect to enjoy, as well as the obligation the Gambia Revenue Authority expects them to fulfill.
Are the days when tax administrations can only demonstrate their capacity to effectively mobilize revenues through enforcement and heavy-handedness. There has to be a balance between enforcement and taxpayer service. Hence the reason why GRA is continuously investing in technology and staff capacity to fulfill this aspiration. Your active participation, therefore, will go a long way in enriching the document that we expect you to validate today. Our collective exchange of ideas is essential in ensuring that the charter reflects the needs and expectations of the taxpayers and the general public at large. GRA values your perspectives and experiences, and we are committed to continuously improving and strengthening our relationships with you as indispensable stakeholders.
Alaji Jallow, representing the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs, echoed these sentiments, calling the charter as an echo of a declaration of trust. He explained that the charter will help formalize the rights of taxpayers, outline their duties, and reinforce a shared commitment to a just, equitable, and efficient tax system.
Move away from a culture of fear, coercion, from the taxpayers towards the tax authority, and build a culture of trust, responsibility, and shared objective. Therefore, the tax charter is a promise that every taxpayer will be treated with dignity, fairness, transparency, and accountability, because each and every action of a relationship must be subjected to accountability. It would establish, it is a system that is based on not coercion and fear, but on mutual respect and trust.
Commissioner General of the Gambia Revenue Authority, Yankuba Dabo, spoke passionately about the charter, stating it is much more than a document. He described it as a public declaration of the GRA's commitment to taxpayers and a vital bridge of trust between the authority and the citizens it serves. Dabo added that the charter not only outlines taxpayers' rights and obligation, but also set clear standards of service and provides avenue for readiness if those standards are not met.
Aware, we are transitioning from a traditional focus on enforcement to a more holistic approach centered on service delivery and fostering voluntary compliance. We believe that a well-informed taxpayer who understands their rights and trusts the fairness of the system is more likely to comply willingly. This charter is the cornerstones of a belief. It is our promise of professionalism, transparency, confidentiality, and impartiality in all our dealings with our taxpayers. However, a promise is only as strong as the convictions behind it. This document cannot be perfected in isolation within the walls of GRA. For it to be truly effective, and representative, it must be shaped by the very people it is designed to serve. And that is why we are here today.
For Star TV, I am Motu El Baji.